Hello, my name is David Juve. I'm a Senior Vice President for Public Policy here at the Business and Industry Association, and this is BIA's weekly legislative video update. Well, it might be a good time to bring people up to speed on where the state budget is. You'll recall that Governor Sununu submitted his budget proposal to the House and Senate in mid-February, and the House worked on that budget proposal for most of the first half of the legislative session. They passed a budget on a partisan vote shortly before it crossed over the halfway point of the session and sent it over to the Senate. And since that time, Senate Finance has been doing their work on the budget, including holding a public hearing this week. BIA is interested in a few different parts of the budget. As normal, we are looking for the state to sufficiently fund Medicaid providers for the services they provide to Medicaid patients. This is important to businesses to avoid cost shifting. If the hospital isn't paid for an appropriate amount of money for providing services, they shift those costs to other insurance payers, primarily business and in some cases employees, in the form of higher healthcare insurance benefits. We're also looking for sufficient funding for the state community college system and university system. After all, they serve as the main source for new labor and are necessary for businesses to be able to find the employees who have 21st century skills to fill their open positions. And there's another part of the university system and community college system that BIA has also weighed in on. This was a governor's proposal to combine the two systems into one system. There are cost savings, obviously, and it seems to make sense given what our demographic trends are. BIA supported that effort to combine the two systems, but the House felt differently. They put the brakes on and wanted to do more study before making a commitment one way or the other. We're also very focused on tax cuts that are a part of the budget, both the business profits tax and business enterprise tax. The Senate has already passed legislation to cut taxes, and we are confident that they will roll that legislation into the budget. And now let me turn it over to my colleague, David Creer.
Hi, I'm David Creer, Director of Public Policy at BIA. The Senate Energy and Natural Resources Committee held its public hearing on the House-passed version of House Bill 135 on Monday afternoon. This bill would allow the Department of Environmental Services, or DES, to determine if a business has polluted, which would then require the business to connect any affected private wells to public water systems within 6 months, and then have the business pay those water bills for 2 years. BIA fought against this bill in the House and will continue fighting it because it is full of issues. Most importantly, it fails to provide any due process for a business accused of polluting. DES can conduct its own investigation, assign fault, and then issue a remedy completely on its own, leaving the business no opportunity to defend itself unless it decides to appeal the decision. Don't forget to check out BIA's weekly legislative update newsletter in your email every Monday. This has been BIA's Legislative Video Update.